You are welcome to another video tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to look at how to send email with PHPMailer part 2 version. Remember, I told you that in our last class we are not going to be we could not use the Visual Studio Code because I told you that it lacks a particular bit of PHPMailer functionality. So in this class, we're going to go straight to the Sublime Text Editor. So this is the Sublime Text Editor. So in case you don't have a Sublime text editor, you download it. Remember I told you before this training started that you should download two text editor, the Visual Studio Code text editor and the Sublime text editor. So you can download the Sublime text editor by watching a video I given to you earlier, or you go to Google website or use through Google. So the next thing I want to do right now is to come to this place, the file in the Sublime text editor. I want to open our parent employee folder. I'll click on open folder. This is our parent folder, employee. So I'll select folder. Then it's going to open in a new environment. So this is our new working environment for the employee parent folder. So you can see all our folders are here. The admin section, bootstrap, config, the staff section. You can see the admin section. All the files are in the admin section. The same thing with the staff section. So in this part, we're going to continue from where we stopped, which is the forgotten password.php. So what I want to do right now, click on the admin part, admin folder, look for the forgotten password.php, which is this. This was where we stopped. Then I told you that we're going to go to the PHPMailer website to copy some code on their website and paste it here. So I'll go to PHPMailer website. So I'll come here. You see where they put a simple example where you see this. So I'm not using Composer to download PHPMailer. I did not use Composer to download PHPMailer. What I did was normal downloading. So definitely I don't need some features. What I'll do, I'll copy this code here. Just copy the code here. Then I'll go to copy it, Ctrl C. Go to my Sublime text editor, which is here. Then I will paste it here. This is the code for PHPMailer. These are the codes that will make or enable you to send mails to people. So you can see that. So there are some things that I need to explain to you. So now you also need, there's other code that you need to import or copy from the PHPMailer. So let's go back to the PHPMailer website. Since I didn't download PHPMailer via Composer. When we say Composer is you using command line interface to download. I'll just copy this because I'm not using Composer. I'll copy this this required code, copy it here. Then I'll go straight to my Sublime text editor. I'll paste it at the top, very top of my Sublime PHPMailer code. I'll put it here. Now this is telling us the path to our source. You can see require path to PHPMailer source exception. Now let's go to the folder, our parent folder. You can see this is PHPMailer. It has under PHPMailer, making to PHPMailer folder. Inside the PHPMailer folder, we have a source folder. So these are what we are linking here as required in our text editor. So you can see path to PHPMailer source exception.php. So if I come here, you see the exception.php in the source. You can see that exception.php. We also have phpmailer.php. If I go to the text editor, you see that source phpmailer.php, and we have also source smtp.php. So if I come here, I also see smtp.php. So that is why we are linking it to what? To our code. The next thing is the path. This part is wrong. It's not supposed to be our path. So I'll just come there and put my //phpmailer. Do the same thing with the other one because that's the path. Ctrl C, take away the path 2, then paste. Do the same thing for this. Take away the path 2, then paste it. Yeah, because we had two folders called PHPMailer, PHPMailer. That's why I'm doing that. If you notice this, PHPMailer, PHPMailer again, source, then all these ones were linked. That is just like when we are linking our Bootstrap or Fort Awesome. That is how we do this. So the next thing we want to do is to walk you through the code. So let's get started with the code. Now you're going to go straight to this, to line 21 here on my code. It says load composers autoloader. Since I didn't download PHPMailer via composer, I don't need this, so I want to take away this. I don't need it. So I move on to the next level. Then this one say SMTP debug, enable verbose debug. Now I don't want this, so that it will not be showing unwarranted errors for the users. So I'm going to take this away. I don't need this. The next thing I want to do right now is to check the my SMTP connection, the host. So if you are using Gmail as your Gmail account, please your SMTP host is smtp.gmail.com. So if you are using Gmail, so I'm using Gmail as my I'm using Gmail as my account. That's why I'm putting smtp.gmail.com. That's my host. The next one, I'm going to leave it as true. Then this one is your username. Now put your email as your username. I'm going to put my email as my username. ns is Sibon. Oh, sorry. ns is Sibon9 at gmail.com. That's my email at gmail.com. So that's my email. So my password, this is I'll put my password later, but I don't want to put it now for obvious reasons. So the next thing I'll move on is the SMTP secure. Now let me tell you something. If you are for SMTP secure, there are two. We have the SSL and we have the TLS. TLS, if you are using TLS, you leave it as what 587 as your main port, your port. If you are using SSL, so I'm going to take away this. I want to use SSL for this particular training, so I'm going to use SSL as my SMTP secure. SSL. So my port will gonna be what 456 465. Sorry, you can see to use 465. I'm using 465 as my port. If you are using TLS, your port will be what 587. So let's move on to the next level. Now I'm setting this mail from my email, that's ns9@gmail.com at gmail.com. Then let me just put this mailer. I just lay as my mailer. I just put as my mailer. Anything you like. Now I want to send it to two people, my email and one other person. So let me send it to my email and one other persons. So I'll just copy my email here and paste it here and put my name as NS user or Enzo space. Let me just put Enzo space computer training. All depends on what you want to do. So add a recipient now. So let me add another email, someone else's email. I'm going to add this. Let me say Peter Isibo at 84 at gmail.com. So do I need this? Add reply to blah 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 blah. I don't actually need that. It's optional. Attachment. I'm not attaching any image or file. So let me take away the attachment. I don't need that. Then the content. What is the subject of your email? So let me say the subject is. Let me just say, sorry to be forgotten password reset. Let me just say forgotten password reset. What's the body of your? Let me just say the body should be click here to reset password. Let's use it that way. Click here to reset password. Okay. The alternative body you can leave is alternative. Then the send message. So I have to close this. Then what's the sent message? Message has been sent. If everything works according to plan, then computer should just echo message has been sent. Else it should just tell us give us an error. Now take note, for this to work you have to be connected to the internet. I repeat, for this to work you have to be connected to the internet. Please let us take notice of that. So what I want to do now is to go straight to my forgotten password down. Check, let me what is down. Okay, let me see the styling. I don't want it to have this our forgotten password. I don't want it to have, let me check our forgotten password. I don't want it to have this background. Let us make it white, background to be white. I've forgotten password. Let's come here, take away the body and the background image thing here. Let me just make it to be white, plain white, so I will be able to differentiate it with the other. Okay, so let's go back. It's already giving me error. I want to see the error. Could not authenticate. Message could not be sent. SMTP error, could not authenticate. So let's see our error. Let's see where the error is. Oh, our password. You can see it's giving us error because we did not set our password. Like I told you earlier, this is a secret. This is not my password. So I'm going to put my password now. Let me just let me pause the video so I can put my password. I'm going to pause the video. Let me pause the video. So I have inserted my password now. So let us go to the browser. Let's go back so that we can able to check if if an email has been sent. So let's come here and click on the forgotten password. It should send an email to my, so let's click it. I've clicked it. It should send an email to Peter and to my mail. Yeah, you can see message has been sent. You can see message has been sent. You can see that at the top of this place. So let's go to our browser, to our Gmail account. I'm going to open a Gmail account now. So let me refresh this. So let's refresh the Gmail. So you're going to see that message has been sent. So password, you can see forgotten password. Click here. Yeah, so you can see I sent this email has been sent to me. So this email has been sent to me. So you can see that our mail is working. So let's go back again to our inbox. So everything we have been doing, forgotten password, click here, it's sending. So let me delete this part and send another one so that you see it. So let me delete this mail. So let's send another one again. So I'll go to my, let's go back and send another. So if I refresh this, click on the forgotten password, let's, message has been sent. So let's go back to our email, refresh the browser, mail 3, you can see, click forgotten password reset. You can see a mail was sent to me now because of the code we've written. And what is the title of the mail? You can see from here we gave it the title, and that was the title. You can see forgotten password reset was the subject of the mail. And what do we have here in our email? We have forgotten password reset subject also. So you can see click here to reset password was the body. So you can see here, click here to reset password. So you can see it is working. So our email is working. This is how you send email. So in our next class, well, first let us go to Peter's Peter's email. Let me look for, we sent to 2. So I received my own email. Let's see if Peter received his own. Let's see if Peter is able for receive his own. So let's check Peter, if Peter received a mail from us. Let's check Peter. It's loading. Let's wait for it to load. The internet is quite slow here in this part of the world, although we are used to it, but it's quite slow here. Wow. So you can see this is Peter Isibo email. He got our message. You can see that now. So this is how to send email. So you can see I sent email to 2 people, myself and Peter Isibo 84. So this is Peter Isibo 84 and Gmail account. You can see that 84. So let me switch it back to my own email. This is my, so you can see that our mailer is working. This is how we send email using PHPMailer. So in our next class we'll modify this and make it look dynamic. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys in our next class.